After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
All day, every day. Here we go, 47.
Now Prescott. Thrown over the middle, and it's incomplete. Amari Cooper, his intended receiver, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Complete to Jason Witten. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 32-yard line.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end. Dak dropping this one off for Zeke. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice 1st down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on 1st down. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Randall Cobb, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Hey, 47.
Out of the gun, it's Elliott.
Oh, come on, Zeke.
Down to the 10.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Hey, kill. 47, 26, 26.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
47.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. Started the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession. They are, however, facing a 4th down situation. Marr able to put this one through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle, right? No big plays given up, no balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like
Come
that
on.
one?
What does that mean, break out? That just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complimentary football. But, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Breeze going to throw. And this is a catch by Ted Ginn. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 26 and a first down. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Alpha. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Check, 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 check. Check, check, check.
From the gun, it's Breeze. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas. And now it's 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence applied the heat. 3rd and long now after the sack of Breeze, and the Saints up against it here. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Looking long for Thomas. And it's incomplete. Both players had a shot at that one. Neither can get it, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Going right side, he has Witten. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by a former first-round pick, Patrick Robinson. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
5-8, 5-8.
Oh, no.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. He'll be stopped short of the 25. The nice move couldn't free him. Tackle there by Leighton Vander Esch.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now Breeze finding Kamara, and he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Breeze now to throw. He's going to go up top for the end zone. Looking for Thomas. He's got him. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas, 26 yards. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Lots of look to add the extra point. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This fielded at the 2. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Got his man there complete to Gallup. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Pretty good results here on the first down run as he takes this forward for about 6. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Push him back. Push him back. Here we go. 46.
Here's Prescott. And he rifles one incomplete. Blake Jarwin, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and 4.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. To throw is Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. It'll go as a 9-yard loss on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Chris Jones to punt it away. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Kamara now to return. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way.
Oh, get it, baby.
Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
And the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Well, Charles, if you think so far the early part of the preseason, who has stood out? If you take a peek back at the draft, it really, the first round, it was pretty defensively minded. But there were 3 quarterbacks taken. Kyler Murray first, Daniel Jones 6th, Dwayne Haskins 15th. Of those guys, they've looked pretty good.
I agree with you, Brandon. When you talk about those 3 quarterbacks, and you're right, the rest of the draft, we're talking about big linemen, right? We're talking about defensive players, not a lot of skill players in the first round. But let's take the quarterbacks very quickly. Kyler Murray, by acclamation, went to Arizona. Everyone excited about it. And I think his team remains excited about his prospects. They're eager to see him play. He became the starter as soon as he was drafted. Daniel Jones, that was a different situation in New York. The fans weren't real excited about him coming in. But the reason they drafted him has a similar demeanor and talent to Eli Manning, and he's acquitting himself quite nicely in the early going. And Dwayne Haskins a little more up and down in Washington, but they love the big arm of this guy, and he's back at home. Remember, he grew up in Potomac, Maryland.
He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Breeze. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. A pair of 1st downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Back to the ground. It's Kamara. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. 5-1. Check, 55 to mine. Hey, Delta. Let's go, defense. Out of time.
The final shot before half for Breeze. He'll air it out deep for Thomas.
Man, I can't get those.
It away, and it falls down incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This one taken just inside the 10. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Prescott to throw it, and he can't come up with a pick. Nearly his second of the game. Instead, 4th down. So coming up empty here to start the third quarter. Already 2 scores down. Got to be careful.
Yeah, I did notice, though, that the captain of the defense patted the quarterback on the helmet on his way out, pretty much letting him know, we know the pressure's on us.
Hey, bud, what you trying to do over there, dog? It ain't happening, cuz I'm going to listen to you right now. I'm not going for it. I ain't going for none of that, bud. You know, you trying to do slow and steady, win the race. I ain't going for that.
They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
How about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out
No, sir.
shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do
You off the phone?
now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more
I
cushion.
guess not.
Yeah, I'm on the phone, man. Hey, don't worry about what I'm
I
doing.
I knew you was on the phone, nigga.
Again, it's
Don't worry about what I'm doing around here, man. You worried about this team you trying to run.
I ain't sitting on that. I wasn't trying to do that. No.
Ooh.
I'll take it, though, but I wasn't trying to do that.
Looks like the offense
Good
is
boy,
going to
nice,
take another
huh?
shot here. They're going on 4th and 13. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man.
Looks like it the first.
Each man did his job. In trouble here. Down he goes.
You get back on that phone. Hey, get back on that phone.
Let me get off the mic so I can focus. I'm over here, man. Some more.
Ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. A very short field to work with now. 1st and goal after the great punt return. Prescott from the gun. This is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. From 8 yards out, as his guys are back within a single score. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on fourth, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down.
And he will go down, a Cowboys sack. DeMarcus Lawrence getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
3rd and long now after the sack of Breeze, and the Saints up against it here. Shotgun now for Breeze. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
We can't get that pick.
Well, this at least is the
We
right
gonna give
idea.
him
I think
that.
they've got to get the tight end
We
more
can't get that
involved.
pick.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him. Find him. Find him.
Here's Austin.
Oh, man, you turn
He'll
up.
be hard-pressed to match that one. That a 65-yard punt. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
Right up.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They'll try and get the running game going with Elliott. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
They go to Elliott again. And an alley to run.
Oh!
They get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
Well, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. Prescott. This one complete to Witten over the middle. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Tackled there by Alex Anzalone.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Prescott down. Connects here with the tight end, Blake Jarwin. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 32-yard line. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Man.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Guys, stay in situation. Let's go. 26.
From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Out 26. Get him. There we go. Kill. Check back 26. Check back 47. Watch twist. Go. Get out there. 26.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. This will be caught inside the 10. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jason Witten. 29 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Here we go now as we get set for a big two-point conversion. They'll let Elliott try and run it in.
Oh, that's, come on, man, that was on me.
Get him down. And he will not get there. He comes up short.
Damn, I needed this.
And they're unable to push this lead to a field goal as it'll remain a one-point game. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now Breeze.
Oh, no, that's me. Get out.
Picked off there, and it would have been a great time for their first pick. Instead, it's 2nd down.
I'm standing right there. The kids, man, they ain't giving me that. I had like 3 picks
to go. Ball on the 43.
Stand, man.
Breeze now. Looking here for Smith.
If this ain't mine, I don't know what is.
And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. Kamara. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line.
I need to show you.
He'll give up 6 yards there on the loss, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Oh, this is a real quick.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. The Saints do snap it. It's Breeze. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. DeMarcus Lawrence and Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. A 1st down carry by Elliott. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers, 4th quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it, and let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. He'll have a 1st down inside the 10. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the...
Under pressure, and they got to him again. DeMarcus Lawrence, my goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really turning in an incredible performance. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Here's Breeze to throw. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
53.
Now Breeze on third down. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Jalen Smith in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. Breeze going to go on fourth down.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass.
Thank you. Oh, can I get my pick, man?
To the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And boy, possession here turns over with a football already being in the red zone. On first down, Elliott, and he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Able to stay in bounds, the clock keeps rolling, and this defense
Good game,
right
bud.
now,
Already, I ain't gonna lie to you.
another
That was a
touchdown.
good one. I like that.
Stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, break it the football, get it out. We got to create a turnover because one more score, this game's over.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. The Cowboys on third down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This time it's 3rd and 3. Elliott. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away.
I don't even know why I'm running the play.
Now Elliott. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
I ain't picking.
So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And it took a big 4th quarter to do it, but bottom line, they got the job done.
Yeah, it is the bottom line, isn't it? A few anxious moments along the way, though. A few sweaty palms, not just for the team, but for their fans. As you mentioned, down going into the 4th quarter. How about the rally? How about the comeback? Getting it done
don't
on
call
both
me out
sides
no
of the
more unless
ball,
you're ready to
holding
play
them when
ball.
they needed to, and finding ways to get points
That's all I
when
know.
they had the football.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. It's a win for the Cowboys as we sign off and say so long from Arlington.
Being able to ball. Yeah, that was. Yeah, but next time, Smoove, don't call me out, man, unless you want me to play some ball. But I told that man that I wasn't playing the game. I said, man, I was done playing the game. I was watching Aaron Rodgers. I was trying to see what was up in there. He didn't call me out of my, you know what I'm saying, what I was doing. And told me, man, you got 14 minutes. Like, that nigga put me on the clock. Who else was on that